1, 2, 3, go. Exhale. Hello. Hi, Natalie. Hi, Preeti. Hi, Bea. Hi, Paula. Hi, Unity. I still have this little munchkin.
Hey, everybody.
I made
How
her have
are
a
you?
shower. Sorry. Just to explain your hair.
How are you guys?
I now level up. Hi, everyone. Excuse the delay. Thanks so much for waiting. I started Bea, Sam.
Of course you're late, Mom.
Yes, I know. Exactly.
She always is, guys.
Yeah, she's done. They know this by now.
But obviously.
Yeah, obviously. So, anyway, we're keeping the party going. Bliss and love is all around. Can also feel heavy. So, there's loads going on as always. Hi, Rebecca.
Hi, Rebecca.
Hi, Moni. Hi, Hillary.
Oh, hi, Bay. Whatever your name is.
Bea.
Bea. Oh, hi, Bea. Sorry, Bea.
Beatrice.
Hello, ladies.
So, we're here to keep the party going, the Cosmic Reunion Party. And yeah, it's very heavy because I can feel, especially the masculine, is just clearing a lot of remaining stuff.
1 minute.
So, I mean, all of us, yeah, it's collective, the masculine within us all. So the mind needs to fully surrender to the heart, full surrender. Surrender. What are you up to now?
It's my hair.
Yes. You're going to be the class clown today.
I always am.
Saying that she's not going to school tomorrow. So we got an extra cheeky night and day. But don't tell anyone. It's brainwashing anyway. So.
Oh my.
Sorry.
This hair.
Now, anyway, let's continue with the program that I have planned, blah. I thought you were not popping up. So the war is over because you're going to have some fun now. And this is really about the war. Ultimately, as we have been going to the core of the core, between the war of the genders, the split of the genders, the masculine, feminine split, right, left brain, right and left brain, higher, lower self, heaven and earth, the dimensions, the realities, the realms, it's all interconnected, our multidimensional selves, and we're merging all of that. So why wouldn't we merge all worlds, dimensions, timelines, realities as well, which is what we're doing. Because this is super quantum. As we go super quantum.
Hi, Mommy.
Bye or hi?
Hi.
Hi. Now, I hope you can feel this. The love is taking over. The love tsunami, the supernova of the heart, is taking over. And love has won.
Okay.
And it's the end of all wars. And it first starts within us. And then it's been projected out. The same as peace, the same as anything. And as we're connecting to source consciousness, we remember we are at one with God. Why don't you just relax?
Be a kitty.
Be a kitty. We
I
all
love
have a bit
cats,
of kitty in
guys.
us. Just as they say, everybody has a bit of Irish in them.
Shut up. Anyway.
Excuse me. We do have our own love language.
I love cats, guys.
And we say whatever we want to say within reason. And we always clear together whenever she's with me, especially like she's been with me all week since Valentine's. She's been my Valentine. And we've been anchoring and clearing as
lonely.
usual. Lonely? You're lonely? Wow. That's what you're going to say?
Because I'm a cat.
Because you're a kitty.
I like cats. Yes, love
kitties.
Kitties
Under the table. The other kitty is under the table. She slept for like almost 24 hours around that big X flare. So we are going to be hit any moment now, especially I think tomorrow, by the solar storm. And
I don't need sleep.
Yeah, right. Oh yeah. We do have a late schedule when she's on holidays.
I never sleep.
But we've been quite lazy all day. So we do perk up.
My kitty is always here on these lives too. That's cute. Shout out to your cat.
The kitties, they anchor great frequencies.
Shout out to your cat.
Yes. Can I? Ebony. Ebony Starlight Galaxy. She's already known. I once showed her, but she scratched my neck off, so I'm not going to do that again. So now, are you going to settle down so I can continue so we can also finish this at some point?
No.
No?
No.
What do you have to say? Any wisdom? Anything?
Yes.
But please within reason. Don't.
Yes.
Yes. So share something and then please.
I have something to say, y'all. Basically, this is very wisdomish. I love cats. Cats that are raised. Kitties and cats. Cats. No, not dogs. Cats.
I don't know what's wrong
And
with
kitties.
dogs. I love them both. I love them all.
Cats are better.
Okay, good. Now,
Bye.
that we have that cleared. Bye. See you later. I call you for the goodbye, okay?
Okay. I hope you like me, guys. I need to go. Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye. See you later. Peace out.
Bye. Now I will dramatically fall. Bye. No! No!
Hi, Bonte. So basically, the aim was always to get to the core of the cosmic drama and what this was all about. Because we have to really and we did. It's already happened. We keep quantum merging, hopping, aligning with that, synchronizing with new ascension of 13D diamond grids to the ready, which we are also going to do in an activation on the 22nd. We're going to start at 9:11 p.m. UK time, so we can go live with the activation for the 22:22 p.m. UK time. You can find the details in the description box, and more will come in. So there will be a lot coming in now with the solar wind. A lot of information, a lot of DNA already unlocking. So this field is already online. It's, similar also to remote activations I've been doing. This field is active, and we are going to fully ignite, do our best at the very least, the new Earth Ascension Grid fully, our new Diamond Rainbow Plasma Light bodies, multidimensional DNA, full remembering, bring Ascension fully online. Let's quantum complete this. This is what we came for. So let's do it. Believing is seeing. That's what we're here for. Okay. We are remembering again. So everything is going to come online. A lot is going to come in until then. All right. So this is open now. The minimum I'm asking for is 1313. I was thinking of 2222, but I do want to make it always very available. You can also ask me questions. It's a Zoom call as usual. So whatever comes in also in a moment, and we'll see how long it goes, 2-3 hours maybe. And it's already done, but we keep doing it because again, we keep making it happen as we walk our path. So I was also thinking today, like, do we need to do anything? Ultimately not. But then also, again, a higher power has pushed me to do this video, to put the call and the activation together for the 22nd. So it is done. So again, it's quantum, we're locking this in as we do these things. So we there's a lot of action going to happen now. Like this is not, it's total surrender, as well as we keep listening to our, divine inspiration and guidance. Someone asked if they can ask a question. I mean, you can try in the chat. And chat and comments are the best. I also got some emails, and thank you so much, especially over the last week and since the last call. I will try to get back again this week. I've just been really pulling back, especially, I just haven't been able to get back to the emails. And thank you so much for those who have. Thank you for all support, like, sharing, subscribing, commenting, any and all donations to help and support me, the channel, the cosmic mission of ascension, because it's cosmic. And we're quantum completing this. And ultimately, again, it is about the quantum paradigm shift of the one consciousness. And we're all coming online simultaneously, so to say. So again, the consciousness pyramid is collapsing into the unity field, which is a circular unity field. And very much the picture of my last life was and it didn't come up actually. It wasn't the right picture we were to use. It should have also said, it's a picture of the great central sun. 333, 133. And it's also for me a symbol of the unity and what the new organic creatrix field is about. It's like you have your own source center and you have source, and you have literally like kind of 3 levels. That's it. Source, the cosmic womb, before and, you know, where everything returns to and is birthed from, which we're all part of. And then you have the new organic creatrix field. And it also exists within us. You have your own soul center and your high heart, and then, you know, your own field. And you're also part of the greater field, so to say. And the cosmic womb is also within us. So we're constantly being rebirthed, you know, as our atoms also constantly being rebirthing themselves. And as we're doing this, everything is being cleared that we are fully ready to let go of now. And this is very much connected to the magnetic pole shift and flip. So, and again, it's already locked in, it's unfolding, and it's very much connected to the twin flames, the original twin flames, but all of us, again, are part of this. And it's an inside-out event, ultimately, of us fully aligning with that unity field, with the oneness, with no more any separation left in our field. Everything fully unified as one. That's divine union. That's ascension. That's what we're here as the forerunners to anchor. So we're going to try and help that along with the activation and the call for those that feel guided. Again, the details are in the description box. Thank you so much for your support and being part if you do. It's very much a quantum container, the same as the other calls and activations. They always are. It's quantum, okay? So we're already joining in the field. It's already happened, so it's already activating. And again, there will be a lot coming in with those solar activations now through the geomagnetic and solar storms. And this is helping us to fully ignite now New Earth and our Diamond Avatar self, which is already ascended, timelessly so. So we are quantum merging with that. And ultimateness that gets us there, and it's the pure heart that will purify your field all by itself as you keep aligning with the wisdom of your heart, with your inner intuition, with your inner guidance system, which is everything, especially now and will always be. And now, as all the interference is lifting, especially all the black magic and AI within the fields, everything, the war is over, basically. And we need to keep aligning with that frequency in the consciousness, the cosmic consciousness that's bringing all of that online, and literally just ignore the rest or override it. Whatever you're seeing is of the lower fallen timelines, which are literally fully dissolving in the field. And we are fully protected in love. And it's ultimately just you dissolving any fears. I mean, it's not just that. It's you healing your traumas and wounds. It's so much. I mean, it's the whole healing journey. It's not just one thing. And there is no quick fix, no one activation, no nothing. And we have brought in literally all the codes. We have fully reclaimed our divine blueprints. It's all there. We're all activating it. And we just keep, you know, it's like we've been doing all along. And I've been doing this for years, every day. Clearing, 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 calling in more light, calling in more light. That's all we do. It's persistence, it's consistency, it's determination. We constantly keep going. Yeah, and we all have our ups and downs and whatever happens, okay? There's not one right path, and that's what we need to remember. Because it doesn't matter where we are in the ascension spiritual community area, okay? And I don't really do groups at all. That's why I just put my stuff out there, and whoever feels, you know, guided to connect with it, fine. And, you know, people come and go, and that's fine. Everything and everyone serves a purpose, you know, even those imposters and, you know, cabal members and negative aliens, everyone. It's a play. You need to remember this is a play, especially now. We fully dissolve it as we remember it's a play. You're watching a movie. Now we shift. Now you want to watch a different movie, yeah? Or do you want to see some big catastrophes happen? I'm ready to walk out of the cinema here. Who's with me? New movie. Okay. I actually went to see Avatar in 3D with Lara the other day, which was really good fun. I did like it. So Avatar coming fully online. Okay. And she had a new Earth dream afterwards, which is cool. So, and basically, this is also very much in the call and the activation again about now fully collapsing time, space, gravity, all these 3D constructs. It's literally just a construct. As soon as you go into quantum physics, that's totally transcended anyway. So even science agrees. So let's merge fully right, left brain, whole brain state. Okay, let's fully ascend. Let's fully lift off plasma beings to the ready. Let's activate, super activate everything as much as we can. Okay. And we constantly do this. We constantly connect to the grids. We connect to the crystalline core. This is very much connected to the crystalline core, to our hearts. As I said, for me, the crystalline core is like our cosmic Christ and God seed atom in our high heart, which is the spark in our heart, which is already igniting. But, again, it's like continuously building. So we're just shedding any remaining fear imprints, wounds, traumas, any of that old programming, any of, what's still holding maybe the twin flames and counterparts, loved ones apart in all ways, shapes, and forms, and us also interdimensionally from our cosmic family. Because the cosmic reunion party is fully online, it's on, and we're just now fully making it visible, fully quantum completing all of this. Fully. Done. Okay, so we keep the party going, the vibe going, and because this is the frequency, it's a constant, it's a consciousness. Heaven on earth is a consciousness. We're constantly emitting until there's no more doubt in your field, our field, the one, there's only one of us here. No more doubt, no more worries, no more fears, no more insecurities, no more pride, no more guilt, shame, blame, all fully transcendent, where we own everything, we know everything for what it is, but then you also fully transcend it through the oneness, through omni-love, which can see everything as it is, the good and the bad, but it's fully dissolved within the 0-point field of divine neutrality and love, which is us fully collapsing the quantum wave function of this false reality matrix. It's just thought forms. It's fully dissolving. All these architecture fully, puff, evaporate. Rainbow dragon breath to the ready. Here we go. Cosmic dragons. Let's rise, okay? Because it's time out of time to do this. And this is the end of time. This is the whole thing. We're going to fully collapse all event horizons within the 0-point field. No time whatsoever. No more time cycles. Nothing. Fully dissolve this mirage, the illusion of the false matrix, because there's a whole organic divine creatrix field that exists way beyond time. It's fully quantum. So let's quantum merge with that. The cosmic dragons, tri-wave luminaries to the ready, who are here to bring the tri-wave and the true music of the spheres and sound and light fields back to the planet. And it's already happening. So we are fully shape-shifting back to heaven on earth. All right. It will be, and it is, in a blink of an eye. For so it is done. It's already done. And we remember. It's a remembering. That's why it resonates. Just as we know that we can ascend and have all these superpowers. So we're here to show and remind humanity of what is possible through ascension, through believing in ourselves and one another. And it's only for us really believing in it, because it doesn't matter where you are on the ascension spectrum. Again, don't just, if you hear, whether it's a guardian speaking or a certain ascended master, or I don't know, the Galactic Federation, whether you think they are positive or negative, just even put the names away. Just read through, even that filter of just be totally neutral. It's like the same as if we would judge people by the color of their skin, or what language they speak, or where they come from, or what social status they have, or how much money they have. You get me? It's just a different level. So we can't do that compartmentalization anymore. We can't do that. We need to fully transcend it. All this polarized, distorted polarity, where you still have discernment. You can see distortions, but you don't just like typecast something or someone for one little thing or whatever. Yeah. I hope you get me, because we totally need to transcend all these judgments, opinions, compartmentalizations, all this dogmatism. It's just another layer of religion that has then happened also and has taken hold within the spiritual community. So whether it's what you're for or against, eating, drinking, doing, how to live, ultimately, as long as you don't hurt another, we should be fine here. So this is about a common set of morals and ethics and virtues, okay, of being a generally good person. Ultimately, you know this when you really tuned in to your heart. We all have we all have a conscience. unless you're totally disconnected from your heart, which is the black heart affliction, which is what we're healing, or, in general, because it's also connected to distortions within the fields, miasms, and now what's happening is a lot of the plasma flowering and the rose grids and all of this coming online. So beautiful. The grids are ready, so let's ignite it, okay? And let's fully transcend time, space, and gravity. And this is all happening through the infinite power of true divine love. It's done. Love has won. It's the end of the war. And again, this comes down to between the masculine and the feminine. All remaining fears fully dissolve now. Skuna shina dea sena kora tena ina kera sura na na te runa shuna tena yagiate. Sunatuana. 144, so it is done. Or feel all fears dissolve. And as that happens, that's the fear matrix gone. Poof. Puffy puff. 144, 2222, 3. It is done. Crystal lotus, crystal heart, the emerald heart, fully igniting within our hearts, within our geometries, within our blueprints, fully returning, igniting the original divine blueprints, and a lot of solar energies to help us with now. And we're constantly being baked today with C-class layers. And it's always good to get a little break. So especially geomagnetic storms and these solar winds obviously bring a lot of auroras. This is all what we want. This is what's helping us to fully shift, ignite our DNA, shapeshift, so to say, through the elementals, elemental command and clearings and upgrades, literally shifting matter, the matter worlds and our blueprints and ourselves. So crystal body activations, crystal grid activations, our light bodies are activating, and especially with what's coming in now, and this is also igniting then the crystalline covens, our crystalline memories, our true memories from within ourselves, from within our DNA, which is then the film strip to our realities. As this fully ignites, New Earth ignites. It's logic. Ultimately it's simple, but obviously there's a lot to it, and we have been through it. So even if you feel you might have heard this for 20 years and you feel a little bit, lost a little bit of hope or a lot, to believe this now. Ultimately, it will happen or not happen beyond us. This is, a higher power in charge. So we're not in control here. But believing is seeing, and ultimately it certainly helps. So, but, whatever you feel, you feel. And whatever we have done, know and trust that all your hard work, all of our loving labor is fully paying off and out now. But we're here to make it happen by believing in it, ultimately, I believe. And it's done. So, because this is us stepping into our full creator self. And yes, it has taken us so long for the cosmic consciousness to come to this place. If you think about even doing it for 20 years, this is quantum. You've been doing this for many lifetimes. This is way beyond how many years we've been doing it, whether it's 1 year, 2 years, 5, 10, 20, 30. It's beyond that. So there's no time. It's beyond this. So we need to fully transcend time. And that's where your eternal self comes in, where you're no longer impatient and you're no longer waiting for anything outside of you to happen. You're constantly just merging into the oneness. But there's no more separation and there's no more time, space, and gravity. That's you ascending. So the power is in ourselves, and that's how we do it. We don't wait for anything to happen outside of us. That's the distortions within the ascension materials, which we had to endure and have been exposed to a lot. If you look at all the stuff that's out there, a lot of this is based in victimizer consciousness, or them versus us, good versus bad, or you are constantly waiting for something outside of you to happen. So, so all this has to go. You need to be your own sovereign self, surf your own wave. Nobody can do this for you. But we're all here to help one another, and we're all here to be one another's lifeboats. And especially the divine counterparts, masculine and feminines, are here to reunite and bring the new Eden and a new paradise fully online. So it is done. Because they carry those codes, Edenic and Partisan codes. It's a real thing. So because they are also the Ayani, those ancient priesthoods back from Lemuria and Mu, who, they carry the original divine blueprints for paradise, for our new earth, within their blueprints. And they ignite each other's blueprints as they come together and fully bring each other's codes online. And, because through the healing journey alone, you're completing, yourself, your blueprint comes fully online. You're clearing out all of the distortions, inversions, and traumas and wounds and all of that stuff. And the heart opens ever wider because it's the power of true divine love. I mean, it does help, obviously, having a child or someone you love. And obviously, this is a very otherworldly, very intense, very deep kind of love that exists between the divine counterparts, which is what all of creation is really about. And for us to remember again what life really is about, which is love. So, and that makes everything else happen. It heals and saves all, and it's already happening. This is a divine healing dispensation, which has been going on for, I don't know, forever, ultimately, infinitely. So let's bring this all to a conclusion within ourselves ultimately, but we're also again here to unite and keep riding the waves together and keep the morale up and the energies high and the frequency and the vision together as one, okay? That's what makes it happen. I'm getting some really high sounds now. Wow. Okay. So we are the rainbow bridges lighting the way to all new beginnings. And as we continue to hold the 0-point field of divine love neutrality in no time whatsoever, this is where the artificial realities collapse from, okay? Take neutrality nuclear, radical, however you want to call it. And that's also where you co-create the new realities from. So we're not needing, running after anything, afraid of anything, resisting anything, okay? That's because that's how you feed something. Where you're neutral, you can just collapse and create realities from that space very easily. Obviously, if you put your heart and soul into it, that's also a good motivator, but fear as well. Wherever our attention goes, energy flows. This is how we create. That's your currency. That's how timelines are being created, by energy, through energy, attention, focus, especially now as all the interference patterns lose, dissolve, evaporate. So now, before you step into our creator self, okay, remember, we hold the blueprints. We're the ones in charge here, not waiting for anyone out there or anything to happen whatsoever, nothing at all. And all this solar weather is perfect, as I call it, reality shifting weather, quantum reality shifting weather, because that super amplifies manifestations and everything you're focusing on. So use your focus wisely, especially now. Keep listening to your intuition, your guidance. That's your navigational system. Connect to source from your heart, naturally. Okay, you don't need a guidebook for that. So really from the heart, just like you pray, just pray from the heart instead of reciting something. It's the frequency you come from. Doesn't matter what you ultimately believe. If you do some prayer repeatedly, and maybe be praying to an archangel or something, if you truly believe that will help you, that maybe ultimately help you manifesting. But ultimately, you're praying to that part within yourself, whatever you maybe have been focusing on generally. So that's what we need to see. We are asking all from ourselves, nothing more outside of us. Whether it's waiting for someone to tell you what's going to happen, when it's going to happen, some guide, leader, guru, whatever. Or whether it's, thinking that, a solar flare is going to happen, or aliens are going to come and pick us up, whatever it may be, or Nisar, Gesar. It doesn't even matter how it comes about. We don't even need to argue over the details. All you really need to focus on is the frequency of what you want to create. And you need to dissolve all the fears, doubts, worries that you have that are in discord with what you want to create. And never mind how it really comes about. But I would not focus on, money, for example, but more like think infinite abundance, and don't wait for some new government, I would say, because we're here to bring a whole new hierarchy online that will be, I see, very much, localized as well as a unified, field. Again, it's its own intelligence. As the God consciousness comes online, you don't need to try and figure out how everything comes online. And again, also, as we have God source consciousness, you're automatically healed. So you don't need med beds. We're bringing our own healing technologies and wisdom online. Okay, and it will be then, so no big healing projects and rescue projects and rebuilding projects. No. Again, it's all a projection. It's holographic, okay, with shifting and changing the film strip fully. And then it's projected out. And then it will be just like a fine-tuning. Think of healing in the future as a fine-tuning instead of big, as we've been doing. Because we've been already healing. We've been doing all of this work already. So what I see coming online is totally new. It's like just having fun. It's not the real work starts. It's like the real fun starts. It's totally upside down from what we've been experiencing. It's heaven on earth. Nothing more, nothing less. We're merging everything, all of our multidimensional selves with source. That's divine union. That's ascension. That's what we've been doing all of this time. Coming full circle, quantum style. It's a shift in consciousness. And we're already there. All right. It's there. It's anchored, it's activated, and it's just rolling out. It's just a question of exactly how, when. So it's not a question of if humanity is awakening, they're already awakening. We are already awakening. We are one. We are awakening as one. And again, at the magic moment, it's just one. One consciousness field. God source consciousness field. Heaven on earth. All around us. That's divine union. That's ascension. Coming here right now. Activated. Skina. Ko. Dance it. Sing it alive, write it down, make a vision board, whatever it is. Ultimately, it's just a frequency. Just be happy. Just be present in your body. Call all of your multidimensional selves back to you. Connect to Earth, connect to the grids, connect to the crystalline core. Again, that's also the pole shift. And it's really us, the whole magnetism, super magnetism returning, the natural magnetism, how it used to be before the last artificial pole shift. Is us also returning to this whole receptive field, where it's just fun and joy. It's not like us needing to run after or working hard to make a living. These are all really inverted thought forms and belief systems that are equal a slave, an enslavement system and matrix that we have been under. And we're fully dissolving that as we fully shift our consciousness to what would it be like heaven on earth. Fully merge with that now over the next few days as much as you can, if you can. And we all do our best. And again, whatever you feel is good. When you go through clearings, you go through clearings. Just be present with all of it. Okay. And ultimately, 555, ultimately what's right for you to do in every now moment. Okay. If you tuned in just to your intuition, now it's very clear. The field is clear. You have no more of this confusion around us and all this stupid black magic nonsense. It's fully dissolved. So the party and the fun starts now. Isn't that right, Lara?
Kitties.
Yeah, kitties. Kitties make us happy. Animals, pets, the sunshine. Do what makes you happy. And do what, your body supports. We all know in every now moment. We're all adults here. Different for each and every moment.
Your microphone doesn't work.
Your microphone, I think it does. Otherwise, they would have told me by now.
Spoolalala.
Okay, you don't need to do this even. It's fine. That's just like a pop filter, it's called. I don't know. So we're bringing the new realities and unity consciousness grid fully online. It's already there. It's already operational. And the old is collapsing simultaneously. So we just fully neutralize it in this field very easy now. Okay. It's done. It's all vaporized. You just need to keep merging with that. No longer worried. You need to also believe that you're fully protected. Okay. Just through you fully dissolving into the unity field, fully merging with your multidimensional selves and bringing all these aspects back, there's no more separation felt. And then you do become, very much invincible. And your field is fully healed, ultimately through us healing the wounds and traumas. And also with the activations I do, again, everybody picks up what they are ready for in the now moment. And, again, there are no quick fixes, but everything helps. The same as I make videos, other people do what they're doing, everything helps. And you just need to keep experiencing, not be afraid. The worst thing is when anything out there is, whether it's normal, media or whether it's ascension teachings that, ultimately put us in a state of paranoia and fear. That's how, ultimately, this can't be based in truth if it makes you feel that way. I think transmit, many layers and levels of truth without making people feel afraid. You know, because we need to look, we need to see what's wrong, where are the distortions, what do we need to shift, as well as, you know, stay positive and see that we have the power to change it. You know, it's this middle way of, you know, you're not turning a blind eye, but you also know that ultimately this is done, because as the fall happened, you know, the rising was also created, because as one thing is created, the opposite is also created. And we are remembering now that this is ultimately a dream, and we are the projectors of it, and we hold the codes, not the ones who are controllers in the cabal. Okay, they needed us to project their false realities. She agrees again. So you need to remember you have power. That's what this is all about. You know, that's what you see out there as well. If they want us to stay disempowered and in not being able to remember, but it's way past this now. Okay, we're way past this. It's all coming online. The storm is upon us in more ways than one. But I'm not looking for any kind of false disclosure out there. I'm looking again at heaven on earth right here, right now, where these people no longer exist, which is what they're afraid of, which is why they want to keep playing out foreign realities and timelines forever. And that's what I keep feeding these, you know, timelines and predictions, knowingly and unknowingly, you know, in all kinds of ways and forms, within the spiritual community and channelings, as well as the media. You know, it's always years, this year, next year, all these years, blah, blah, the 2033 plan. Blah. I mean, they literally just wanted that. I mean, it's just over. It's over. Okay. This is the end of time. I'm done with time. Who else is done with time? Who's with me? This is how much power we have. It's already happening in the field. That's what I see. So we're just completing this here. So again, neutrality wins it all. And mostly neutrality within whatever you're experiencing, but that's your inner storms or outer storms, okay? And everything is fine here. So don't give yourself a hard time. We're awakening from a lot of betrayal and distortions, but if you can see the cosmic drama, you know, laughter really is your greatest medicine here, okay? Because you just need to see, okay, this is really insane. You know, a little bit like this. Whilst you also feel whatever you need to feel, again. But once you have felt all your trauma and drama, you can really see this really neutrally. I feel very neutral about all of this. Like you don't have these negative emotions towards it anymore. But whatever comes up, you know, again. So in our emotions are our warning systems, because they tell us when something is off. Because something else might come along and we might not be feeling so happy. So anyway, you get me, all right? So it always points you to something, because anger is a great motivator for change, where you know, okay, there's something off here. Either like I've not had my boundaries in check, or I've been betraying myself, or not been true to myself, not listening to my intuition. Ultimately, you're angry with yourself, you know, even if it's other people betraying you, because ultimately you usually know. Your heart knows. It's just your mind who keeps talking over. So you need to keep listening to your heart. Laughter is the best medicine, especially now, okay? And that's really what gets you to that heavenly consciousness, God's source consciousness. When you understand this is all just a projection, we have been dreaming all of this, we will be waking up any moment now, and it will be literally as if this was all just a bad dream, as it was really. It's like you're literally in a video game, and it's like you maybe have been falling asleep behind a controller, and you're about to wake up, and you're like, ooh, and you're going to have a much better reality around. All right, very malleable, very crystalline. Heaven on earth, on you Eden. All right, so let's do this. 0202. Divine union within is what makes it all possible. Unify it all, love it all up, okay? Surrender all to divine love. Nothing else makes sense now. Keep following your heart. And that's you surrendering to God. Love is God, God is love. And it's truth. It's all the same. That's bringing us abundance. It's freedom. It's already here. Okay? The doves are already flying. This is our victory. So this has already been, you know, completing. So it's literally just fully locking this in and now becoming fully visible. So I'm going to finish off now. I don't think I have anything else I want to say. So, as I've said before, all of this really you integrating and merging your multidimensional selves is you being your true self. And nobody can tell you what that is. And that's really bringing your divine blueprint online and your puzzle piece of the big picture. That is the collective and cosmic monad, which we're all part of. So that's how important you are. So you standing up in your truth in every now moment is you sharing your keys and codes. This is you igniting your blueprint that helps it ignite within others. This is what brings everything online, however that looks like. That looks different for everyone, okay? Doesn't need to be something spiritual. It's like my daughter, she's not like spiritual, but she's just a pure heart. She's joy. She's whatever, you know, she's very just her. That's her being her true authentic self. That's the new prototype of the new human. You know, never mind what you think spirituality looks like. That's what we need to move away from, because these are all stereotypes, again, all these boxes that don't serve. Because this needs to be applicable for everyone, where we're all just embracing each person's unique self. And again, as long as we don't hurt one another, we're good here. That's where we need to be. Okay, and we need to get over these judgments and opinions, fully dissolved now, where again, you still have your highest viewpoint and you can see really clearly. Divine love can see crystal clear vision. That's what's fully coming online. Definitely. So I hope you can join me for the call. Lara, do you want to say goodbye?
Bye.
You're not going to say she's just cozy now. But
Bye.
yeah. Bye. So our voice, you know, our light, just, you know, I don't know, sharing a picture, a video of you. Again, just saying hello to someone on the street, singing on the street, connecting with nature, you know, doesn't need to be people, can be animals, anything, okay? So ultimately, it's just you. It's you projected out. That's what you need to get to. This is, I am you, okay, projected out. We are all one here. Now we're shifting this from deep within, but also with one another. It's both, because we're here to also now remember who are our real friends, our real soul family, to have that discernment, to have the boundaries. It's all the same. That's omni-love. It's soft love with tough love within the omni-love of source, where everything is unified as one, but where, you know, again, we also need to have our boundaries and limits, because otherwise, you know, you end up where we have been and are just coming out from, if you get me. So this is all part of it. So discernment is absolutely key, boundaries are absolutely key, and omni-love is all of this connected as one, okay? But we also need to be able to say no to all the things that don't serve us anymore, because that's how we're also healing our field and cutting attachments and cords and all of that crap. And it's done, okay? So keep clearing your field. Again, also underneath is an activation I did in one of my other lives, the Divine Love and Cosmic Union activation, which you can still download for free as an MP3 to your device until the 21st. And yeah, if you want to join the group call, that's I am looking forward to seeing you there if you're still here. Otherwise, I'll see you at the campfire at any moment now. Let's dance around the campfire in our minds, in our imagination. Our imagination is our superpower, okay? That's, what is the saying of Einstein? Imagination is it's kind of, you know, it's like predicting, you know, future events, so to say. So use your imagination, be the programmer of your own realities, be the architect, ignite your keys and codes, call all of your quantum, all of your body parts, all of your multidimensional selves back to you, all unified as one, fully healed. Keep seeing yourself fully healed, fully activate your already ascended diamond outer self. Naturally, how would you do it? Connect with that. Activate your multidimensional DNA from within. Okay? Boogie, just love is the vibration that activates our DNA. So whatever gets you there, the same as fear will close it down and equals fear matrix. So love is the answer. It's what heals, literally saves and activates all of this. But yeah, it needs to be that pure love, which is the omni love. It's not just, a false fake love that we're pretending to feel. It's, crystal clear, pure heart, exactly. And that's pure intention. Okay. And that clears out the rest. It takes care of the rest. So keep following your heart, keep following love, keep using your imagination, your superpower, your attention. Every word, thought, feeling, belief, action we take is this. Every now moment, we keep holding the field, we keep holding the frequency, we keep riding the waves, okay? And laugh a lot if you can, all right? And if you have to cry, you have to cry, and it's all fine. Don't try and avoid anything, all right? It's all good here. So thank you so much for all your support. Thank you for hanging in there. I know today was also just so like, oh my God, it's like this last, are we not there yet? It's like, it's been so long because it's really been aeons and we can feel it as you merge fully with your multidimensional self, especially. But I mean, we've always felt this. So you need to feel all of this, not to let it go, because it's this last, oh my God, we've been hoping and waiting for so long. But I really feel this is the last heavy dissolving, evaporating right now. For so it is done. Usuna tera sekena shena tukura ne te ake ane kena sak aishkana ekana te kena sekarata rasa. So you're fully awakening from the dream, 69. And it is done. It is done. It is done. It is done. New Earth, right here, right now. Let it awaken from within you and your cellular memories. And be there right now, right here, fully present, fully anchored in your body, your multidimensional self, your diamond avatar self, your God self, divine union within, divine union without, fully activated, fully anchored. So it is done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Many blessings, so much love. Bye, bye, bye.
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 You are listening. Bye.
Kitty.
Kitty.